What's going on, YouTube? Q back here again with another video for you. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about should I upgrade to the Integra Type S. They leaked the photos of the Integra Type S, which is basically a promo for Honda. Strategically leaked them out to bigger YouTubers and to their Instagram. So not really a leak, but the spy shots are out. So they got the camouflage vehicle. I'm liking the way it looks, so I'm about to be discussing should I get that today in today's video. And shout out to this generational blizzard that we got here. So it's supposed to get 6 to 8 inches of snow, and this is the aftermath. We got like 1, but high wind. So just now stepping outside for the first time in a couple days, and my trash can is blown all over the place. So we had wind gusts of up to 60 miles an hour, and it's in the teens right now. Wind chill got it still feeling like 17 below zero. So I'm about to hurry up and get in the car. But before I do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, browse the channel. Got a hole in my glove. Let's jump into it. Back to the video. Today's shoes of the day are from a company that I supported for years, and due to the pandemic they went out of business. So that company was Tastemaker. They make cruelty-free shoes. So these are microfiber suede. Same thing, same type of material that's on the seats of the car, because manufacturers are moving away from leathers to synthetic material. So that's what we got here today. So let me get this snow out the way and give you all the cold start, and let me hop in the car because I'm freezing. All right, shout out to my guys. Shout out to Race Car 21, because he's the one that started off with the boots. And due to old man winter, I gotta wear my boots today. But his are working boots. Mine are casual boots. I ain't working in these. They too soft for all that. His are probably steel toe. Also, shout out to the MOC. Shout out to Hunter Gang Nate. He's down there doing the grunt work trying to get that Civic Type R. MSRP is a monster. Shout out to Blueprint. He finally dropped the video. Yeah. Also, shout out to Race Car Friends who's enjoying 70-degree weather while we up here are enjoying, well, we're not enjoying this at all, teens and single digits. So let me hop into the car and get us talking about this Integra Type S. This generational blizzard got me a little bit let down. Can't lie about that. I bought a snowblower. I was excited to use it. It was barely enough to shovel. Got me feeling like Lieutenant Dan right now. You call that a storm? But yeah, let me mount you guys up so I can go get me some food. I'm always getting food, and then we'll chop it up. So what do we know about this new Integra so far? So it should be a mechanical twin of the Civic Type R. So that's the same with this car with the SI. They're basically the same thing, but this one is nicer. So the Civic Type R has the 2-liter turbo, like 315 horsepower. So that comes in at about 115 more horsepower than this. The Integra could be more powerful, but we don't know yet. But we do know that it comes with that manual, so that's a good sign for me. That's all I needed to hear. And the same powertrain is good. So the Civic Type R, phenomenal car. I reviewed one about a little over a year ago, the previous generation, and I'll be reviewing the new Civic Type R on here soon. So be looking out for that. Probably be in the new year sometime. But phenomenal car. The reviews are great. I think it might be lauded as king of the hot hatches around the track. It's definitely the fastest. I haven't seen the Corolla GR tested yet, but if the Integra is anything like that Civic Type R, I'm all in for it, because I just like the car to be nicer. It's all I need to know. Like, I just want that. If it's the same exact thing, I'm fine with it. But some people are hoping that it's an all-wheel drive powertrain. It's a possibility. They didn't completely rule that off yet. And reading all the reports on everything, they did rule out all-wheel drive on the regular Integras like this, but they didn't completely dismiss it for the Civic Type R. So if they have that, I will be ecstatic. Like, I gotta have it at that point, because as you all know, I was looking for the WRX because I would prefer something with all-wheel drive for my winters. It's nice to have all-wheel drive. It's not required, but it's just nice to have. So that would check all the boxes for me. That would be the perfect car for me. 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, manual. That's all I need personally. And that'll be like one of the ages. That'll be a legendary car. So from the photos, we can see it's got those hips. Like, it's busty. It's got the wider fenders, which looks phenomenal to me. It's got the tri-outlet exhaust. I like stuff like that as well. Let me be careful. This wind, we got like 60-mile-an-hour winds, and it blew the snow all over the road. So that makes it a bad condition right now. But yeah, that, I like the way it looks. Got the practicality of a hatchback still. Don't know about other transmission. Like, I know some people would wish that it came with a DCT or something, but I haven't heard good things about Honda's DCT. And to keep it all manual, I'm fine with it because I drive it manual, so that's fine. So let's start talking price. So this is all speculative. So the Civic Type R, $45,000. So with the Volkswagen Golf R, I thought that was overpriced because the previous generations were like $40,000. Hate it when that happens. The USB card filled up again. But like I was saying, those Golf R's were like $40,000, and Civic Type R was like maybe $37,000, $39,000 MSRP. And then the Civic Type R is, or the Golf R was the first to release. It went up to like $45,000. I'm like, man, that's kind of a lot. And then the Civic Type R price and release is $44,000. I'm like, dude, that's a lot for a Civic, man. That's a big jump in price. And once you get that high, it's not a good value anymore. Still a decent value, but it's not the best value. And that's not even talking about markups. So the markups is going to be the scary thing, because shout out to 100 Ground Nate.
What?
Doing the footwork trying to get one of these things, but they are not even reasonable at this point. They're going for like 60,000. They're like 15, 30K over MSRP at most. I think 5K is like zero MSRP is ideal, but is who's buying these cars at MS like marked up $10,000? Like, you ruining it for us. We trying to make YouTube content, and y'all just spending a lot of money unnecessarily. That's a lot of coin for that. That puts you up in like the Supra and Nissan Z realm, which those cars, it's a different story. The Integra, they got to be careful with that pricing on there, because it's got to slot between. It's going to slot between the Civic Type R and the TLX Type S. And the TLX Type S is like $55,000, so it's got to be like at $50,000. I don't see them making it more expensive than the TLX Type S, because that jumps up another league as far as like horsepower and the engines go and all of that. But it's probably going to be MSRP 50, 51, 52,000. That's my hypothesis on that. Markup, it'll be hard. That'll be a hard sell to get markup on that, because you can just slide right over to the TLX Type S for that price. And if we're talking 60, 70K, that's ZL1 money right there. That gets you into the big league of performance. Like, these cars can't hang with the performance at that price level, but people are paying this absurd markup for it. And the market is changing. Like, I'm seeing the used car values go down, which should impact markup. But on these niche vehicles, they kind of don't get affected as much as normal cars. So that remains to be seen. But I'm excited about it. I just hope these dealerships do not lose their mind. I already called about an allocation on one, but they don't have the information, at least where I purchased this car from. Shout out to Jeffrey at Acura, and shout out to Mike Cho on that note. It's my guy. But I'm going to be talking to them as soon as I can put an order in. I will. And I would do the upgrade. But if the pricing is not reasonable, then I don't know. I guess I got my work cut out for me, and I'm working towards that, elevating the channel. So stay along and see where that goes. But The Integra Type S, I'm stoked about it. Please let it have all-wheel drive, but I am pessimistic on that point. I doubt it will, but it will still have phenomenal performance for a front-wheel drive car, and I hope it at least has a little more power than the Civic Type R. It's going to be nice, man. Can't wait till these cars come out. Want to see more reviews on it, and the Civic Type R is just holding its own right now at the moment. They are scarce and highly marked up, and that terrifies me. Like I'm not even going to try out that Civic Type R right now. I'm not dealing with that headache. And there's not really any allocation. Like on all of these cars, the Corolla GR, I've been looking into that car for so long. And like the dealership that is nearest me, spoke to them, one allocation. And they are a very high volume Toyota dealership. So those, and they're going to be marked up too. This markup, crazy. But Integra Type S, cannot wait for it. Looking forward to the reviews. Still enjoying my car. So this car is still here. But if I get the opportunity to upgrade to that Integra Type S, by golly, I'm going to do it. If I do end up getting news, I'll drop videos on that too. So far we just got the spy shots. The manual transmission is there. We saw the wider hips of it all. I think somebody dropped like a engine vent on there, kind of like the Civic Type R. So I kind of already can see what it's going to be. Realistically, it's just going to be a clone of the Civic Type R with maybe just a little more power. But I'm here for it. These JDM cars, these performance cars, they're having like a rebirth of performance, and I'm here for it. So let me know what you all think in the comment section below. Have you heard any more information that I haven't spoke about? Just let's talk about it in the comment section, because I can't remember all the details off the top of my head. That's just what I remember off the top of the dome. That's all I got for you all on today's upload. It's Christmas Eve. Tomorrow won't be uploading. I'm supposed to get a blizzard footage driving this thing in the blizzard, but it was kind of a letdown with the amounts of snow, and you just saw me drive through it with no pain. The streets are a little wet and a little icy, so I'm just taking it slow right now. But appreciate you all for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, browse the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.